Welcome to Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami. I hope everybody is doing well today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. It's a day before Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to my Christian family and my Christian fans. May the Almighty Allah and the Almighty God continue to guide, protect, and keep us healthy. I love you all. Welcome to Itan Aye Gidi. Labarin Dunia Negaskia. Aku Kondu Madu. Real life story. Here we tell you about real life stories so that you and I can get educated on what is happening. A lot of people do not know what is happening. Some people hear some people's stories sometimes and they're like, is this scripted? So that is why Sharing Life with Her Excellency Hajia Ami is here to give you guys the real life stories. Today on our true life story, on our Iririaye Labarin Dunia Nagaskia, Aku Kondu Madu, I'll be playing a voice note so you all can hear it. I did not want to traumatize him more. This was a story from a brother. I did not want to have any interview recordings with him. He told me everything. We did have an interview after he sent everything. He sent a lot of text messages and also the voice notes. I'll go ahead and play the voice notes now so you guys can listen, okay? So we all can know what's going on.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, good afternoon. How you doing? How is everything going over there, man? Please, man, I need help. I need advice. And I need someone to talk to because as I am, I'm not okay. I want to tell you about my life's issue and what is happening to me and is affecting me. There's a girl I got married to. The girl comes from a very mixed family, like a Muslim and a Christian. And also, same thing, me too, I come from a mixed family, Muslim and Christian. But the mother and the father, they are not staying together as husband and wife due to some reasons, like according to what I heard about the family. They said because the father that was a Muslim got married to another woman. So the mother now have to pack out of the father's house and take away all the children along with her. So now she's staying alone. The mother is staying alone, the father is staying alone, but the father have got married already. That's why the woman packed out of the house. And the woman that packed out of the house it happens to be my wife's mom. It happens to be my wife's mom that packed out of the house. So let me just say, okay, when I want to get married to my wife as a Muslim, I did everything possible to get married to her. But I noticed that, okay, the time we got married to each other, I was like asking her, what about the father? The lady or the girl will be insulting the father anytime I ask, and she'll be getting angry that why am I even asking about the father? That I shouldn't worry about the father, that the father is not serious, the father is not responsible, the father is not serious, that the father is not responsible for our upbringing, that the father did not take the responsibility as the father on her. And as she's the firstborn, or she's a girl, she's the firstborn of her mom, that the father did not take care of them, the father did not do anything on them, as in taking care of the father stuff as the responsibilities, that they are the only one that try to survive on their own, to try to survive and to bring themselves up and finish school. They are the only one. So okay, So along the line, we got married. And we got married, the father was aware. The father was aware that the girl wants to get married. The father was aware, and they called the father. The father brother came on my wedding day. The father elder brother attended my wedding day. The father mother, like my wife's father, the mother attend my wedding and stuff like that. And ever since the time I got married, ever since the time I got married to my wife, I noticed that she have not been giving me the respect as a husband. She have not been giving me the respect as a husband. Wallahi, tallahi, isma billahi lazila, I swear to Almighty God, with all these things that I'm saying, I'm not lying. I'm saying the real truth, nothing but the truth. Because I know she too, she's a human being. I'm saying the real truth, nothing but the truth. So, and I try to talk to her that the way you're talking to me, the way you're acting to me, it's not nice. I'm not your husband. No more boyfriend or girlfriend. I married you legally now. At least I deserve some respect. And anytime I'm talking to you, you have to listen to me and try to learn from what I'm saying. Or maybe, okay, if I want to talk, you just like interact. You won't allow me to finish. You just be saying your own. No, things are not done that way. No matter what it is, you allow me to finish saying it. Then you have your own opinion. Then you can now like come up with it and say it. That's how I tell her. But I noticed that ever since I got married to her, my wife doesn't give me the regard as a husband. Doesn't even give me the regard, the respect as a husband. No submissive. Sometimes she talks to me anyhow. She talks to me rudely. She insulted me at home. Say all sorts of things. And my wife is the kind of person that she feels jealous a lot. She feels jealous a lot, and she's hot-tempered someone. So I noticed that I tried to talk to her, called her mom. Instead of me to call my mom, I didn't call my mom. I called her mom, explained everything to her mom. Her mom was telling me that no, I should calm down, that along the line that she will get used to it, that there's still small kids that is disturbing her, that and I said, okay, but along the line, instead of her to change, she doesn't change. No matter what happens, I'll talk to you, you won't listen. If I don't report you to your mom, that your mom will now talk to you before you listen. But me as a husband, I'll talk to you, you won't listen. Until your mom interfere, until your mom talk to you before you listen. I was not thinking, it now get to a stage, I was not thinking, what sort of nonsense is this? Will I be like reporting my wife all the time to her mom? And it's until her mom cautioned her or until her mom talked to her before she listened. What sort of nonsense is that? Can't I control my own myself? I try all my possible best. I tried all my possible best to make sure that okay, everything works out between us. And me, I'm a kind of person that okay, I fall in love easily and I get emotional. Like anything that happens to me, it shows on my body. Like I feel depressed if I'm not happy. If anything happens to me, it shows. And my wife also do something that I don't like. It compares me with friend's husband. Compares me with her friend's husband, which is very bad. Now I've been talking to you, she can't listen. I get to a stage, I can't take it anymore. I have to report to one of my family, like we call this family affair, family cleric, like the man is an elderly person, and I talked to the man talked to her, called her times without number. She won't listen. Before I now try to fall back to my mom, I now talk to my mom, say this is what she's doing that I don't like. Yet she doesn't listen. My mom will talk to her, she will calm down for a while, then later she'll start it up again. And we have a son. I have a kid, he's a boy. And ever since the time my wife's gave birth to my son, it's my mom that trying to help her to train my son to some stages, like how to do some things. Then anytime my mom is trying to show her anytime my mom is trying to show her, okay, this is how they do it, as Omoga now, my wife will be controlling my mom. She'll be controlling my mom. You'll be telling my mom that no, this is not how they are doing it. This is how they are doing it. It gets to a stage my mom like try to endure all what she's doing. My mom now reports to me that which kind of wife did I bring at home that she'll be controlling her all the time. I say hi. Now wow, I just pretend as if okay I don't. I say then I now called her, trying to talk to her. I say what's wrong with you now? No matter what it is now, allow her to do what she wants to do. It's a matter of time that she'll spend it, then she'll come back to my place because my mom is in Lagos. Her mom is in Abuja, is in Ibadan. Then me and my wife are staying at Abuja. So the way she was like, the way she was now doing towards that time, it's not even up to 1 month. My wife left my mom's place, said she wants to go and greet her mom, that she's going to her mom's place. I said, okay, no problem. If it's fine by you, no problem. They allow her to go. Ever since the time that, okay, we gave birth to my son, my mom haven't set her eyes on my son, on the grandkids, because my wife is trying to hide or trying to avoid my family, but she loves her family. She doesn't even want to go closer to my family, but she loves me going to her family, or she loves me attending everything that they are doing in her family, but she like ignoring my family. I say no problem. There was a time she was like, she will embarrass me. You talk to me at home. I see that is not enough. No matter what it is, everybody knows what the country is saying and how hard Nigeria is now. And before we got married, I told you, I explained to you, even though you are aware of it, that okay, I'm not working on my own. I'm working under someone as a printer, as a staff. I'm working under someone. I'm not working on my own. But you won't listen. I'm a salary earner. And my salary earner doesn't mean that, okay, I have a wife and I have a kid at home. I shouldn't take care of them. No, why did I get married if I can't take care of my wife or my kids? Well, my wife doesn't listen. If I don't have much, I'll tell you, see, this is what I have. Please manage it with me. My wife will be insisting that, okay, I must give her money. I must give her until so amount before she allow me to go. I say, wow, what will I do? I try to endure. Times down, but still yet it keeps on continuing, repeating itself. I don't know what else to do again. You get to a stage, if I'm going to work, she'll follow me outside, she'll insult me. And my wife, she will have her own money. She won't want to spend it or even borrow me out of it. She wants to keep her own money, then be collecting my own money. Even if something is wrong with my own son, she won't want to spend the money on my son. She will be telling me that he doesn't have money. I say, okay, no problem. Now I'll keep that aside. I'll take care of my son and this or that. Then there was a day, okay, I gave my wife money and she said the money is not enough. Instead of her to stay at home, she doesn't stay at home. She said she must follow me to work. She embarrassed me outside, locked me outside. Someone else that we didn't know. I don't know the person and my wife still don't know the person. Now gave my wife money. She collected the money. When I was now coming back, just for peace to rain that money, when I was now coming back at night, I brought the place to thank the man. The man was now telling me that, okay, she was the one that, he was the one that gave my wife money that my wife collected. When I see my wife collected the money, someone that you don't know that. So what if I'm not working at all? This is how you embarrass me outside. I say, no problem, it's fine, such is life. I overlooked it. As time goes on, she keep on embarrassing me, talking to me anyhow, disgracing me. Sometimes she will insult me in Yoruba, lay a curse on me. And there was a time after, I think during Ramadan period, she makes trouble a lot. My wife makes trouble a lot. During Ramadan period, she will make trouble with me, fight with me, lay a curse on me. And okay, you can't pray, you can't fast. But allow me now, me that I'm even praying, so I don't know when Allah is going to answer the prayer, not to talk of you swearing or laying a curse. There was a time she naked herself and swear for me, you are listening to what other people are saying outside, which is not true. You don't even try to confirm from me if it's true or not, or you don't even try to find out yourself if it's true or not. Others are telling that, okay, I'm going outside with a girl, I'm having an affair with a girl outside. I say, okay, come, this is Ramadan period. If they are telling you all this, you are still believing it in Ramadan period. Okay, I'm still going out with a girl, or I'm having affairs with a girl in Ramadan period again. Who does this now? And in the same area, she doesn't listen, and she have a friend. Let me say she have a friend. The friend, they are the one that they used to tell her. So anything they tell her, she will do. She will listen to them. But no matter what I tell her, she won't listen to me. But what I'm just trying to say is just like a very long story that happens to me about my life. But the thing is now getting worse. That okay, I now have to like go to court because normally we Muslims, we don't do court marriage. I just have to go to court, and the Sharia court I went to, they said they won't divorce us like that they will have to call both of us, like to talk to us, to someone was like, okay, then I say, okay, no problem. They have told me that already. Maybe I went to court, I say, okay, no problem, that will be fine. Maybe she will change. And they went to serve her a letter in our working place. Instead of her to calm down, to read what was inside the letter and to attend, or they gave us a date that we will have to come. She didn't calm down. She just like get angry, talk to her mom. She talked to her mom and her junior sister, because she have a junior sister that she's a police officer. I think both of them's like conclusion and agreement that she should leave the house. Then she packed out of my house and go to her mom's place at Ibadan. When I get home at night, I see my house that is empty. I called her, she didn't pick her call. I called her junior sister, she didn't pick her call. I called her mom didn't pick the call. I said, wow, no problem, I think this is a planned work. Then I went to the station to go and report that so this is what happened, and they said, okay, I should keep on calling, and maybe she went to her mom's place. Since 3 of them did not pick the call, and now text and nothing should happen to my child, stuff like that. Then along the line, they pick and they started talking that why will I be sending such message and stuff like that. I said, okay, no problem. See, since I called, nobody respond now. I said, okay, now so now I sent message, but you can see it and respond, right? Okay, no problem. But she tried to go to my mom's place in Lagos. After she packed out of the house to her mom's place in Ibadan, she spent like 2 months there, then go to my mom's place in Lagos to go and beg my mom, like to plead with my mom that my mom should try to talk to me, that she wants to come back, that she have changed. And I said, okay, now you go to my mom's place, but you didn't take my son. You didn't take my son along with you. My mom was now asking her, where is my son? Like, it was not saying he left him at home, that the boy is saying, wow, that's very bad. I didn't see anything. My mom too didn't see anything. My mom talked to me, I listened. Everybody begged me, I listened. Okay, I said, no problem, she should come back. I sent the money to her, transport money, she came back. And yet, it's not even up to a month again, she started again. She went on and embarrassed another girl in my same area. And it's that same area that I am staying before I got married to her. And I know everybody, like, we do play a lot. You can't tell me because I got married to you, you are trying to chase me away from my friends. You are trying to chase me away from everybody. You don't even want everybody to come closer to me. I said, things are not done that way. No matter what it is, at least I'm the one that will know how to like avoid some of them. Not that you now be telling me that I shouldn't go out. If I want to go out, you be telling me that I should not go out. What do I want to go and do? I say, now wow, can't I go out alone? Or can't I go out in peace? Okay, I say, okay, no problem. She comes back. She embarrassed the girl and ties without number. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. Then the 4th time, the girl now told me that, okay, the next time my wife embarrassed her in public again, that whatsoever she said that she should accept her. I said, okay, no problem. She shouldn't be angry. I called her mom. I discussed with her mom. Her mom was like pleading with me that okay, that she's sorry for what happened. I should just try and forgive and forget. And anytime she makes her trouble, I try to like settle it at home. If I try to settle it at home, if I see that it can't work, I have to like take my 1 or 2 clothes. I'll take it along with me. If I'm going to work, I'll sleep at work. I won't come home. But no matter how it is, I swear to God, I used to send them money for feeding. I used to send them money for feeding. If I take my clothes, I used to send them money for feeding. okay, oh, I think she will change by me avoiding her food, by me like avoiding sleeping at home, like she will change. I've never for once sleep outside. And there was a day I slept at work. My boss caught me sleeping at work. My boss was like, "What's wrong with me? Why am I not going home?" I said, "Nothing. I used to go home." Meanwhile, my boss are like, "See the place I put my clothes. He knows I'm not going home." I feel embarrassed that why me, a whole married man, that I'm paying a house rent and stuff like that, I can't be able to sleep my house in peace. I say, "Okay, this thing I have to stop it." Then I go back home, try to talk to her. Maybe she will listen. She doesn't listen. She always wants to feel superior, wants to like be the one to be controlling me. No matter anything he wants to do, you'll be the one to be controlling me, to be telling me that, okay, this is what I will do, this is what I will do, which is very bad. There are some things that he's doing that is not good. I'll try to talk to you, but she won't listen. I say, Kai, I don't know what to do again, or I don't know what to do again. I try to talk to her. See, this now, it can't, I don't think it can work, because me as I am, I'm the kind of person that any little thing I think, like, I'll have high blood pressure and stuff like that. I say, come, before you realize it now, gradually now I will give up, because I don't have rest of mind at home. I don't have peace at home. I don't have joy at home. So what else you now want me to do now? I've tried all my possible bits, but yet it's not working out. I say, okay, no problem. I try to avoid that. Still try to talk to her. She won't listen. She will change for a while. She will continue. And you are the type that, okay, she will get angry easily. You just, unnecessary thing, you just take it, get angry easily, started talking to me. Even sometimes if she's getting angry, she will talk to my son anyhow. Like, there was a stupid one that I used to use in Yoruba. Just, you'll be telling my son, Koshida Nujari, all those kind of stuff. I say, come, what's wrong with you? If you are getting angry, stop transferring aggression to the son. The boy doesn't know anything. So what's wrong with you? But still, he doesn't listen. I'm fed up of this. Then I try to like chase her out of my hand. Just tell her to go. Just tell her to go before it becomes something else. Then she left my side. What I'm trying to say is that now, for me to see my son again, it's a problem. I can't be able to see my son, and I'm taking full responsibilities on my son. And this girl I'm talking about, that she's my wife. Sorry to say, before I got married to her, she have a kid. Yes. Before I got married to her, she have a kid. She have a daughter, a baby girl, that I tried to like ask what's going on between she and the other baby father, that even to the fact that the girl that she have, the father can't see her daughter, because they have arrested the father. There was a time she explained some things to me that which I noticed and I believe is true. She explained to me that there was a time the father beat her up. The father beat her up, and like they had a misunderstanding, and the father beat her up. So the mother has to like call the police and arrest the father. So ever since they arrest the father, they are trying to like avoid the father so he won't see the girl. I said, okay, no problem. And same thing, the sister, the junior sister that she's a police officer, she have a daughter also, and same thing they did to the other guy too, that they did not even allow that man to see his daughter again. I said, okay, no problem. I said, instead of this to happen to me, but please, if you want to go please, because me, I'm tired. I tell you to go, you should go, but please, I'll take care of my son. Because I don't want you to be telling them like bad stories about me, that hey, it's me that is not good, stuff like that. I say, okay, but all these kind of things, I don't think it's worth it, because in one way on the other, and in some other parts, I think I caused some parts to myself also, because while we are dating and when we are in a courtship, while we are dating, some of this character she used to behave, and then she would talk to me, she would beg me, kneel down, started crying, like she would be crying, she would beg me that she have changed, because then if I get angry at her, I won't pick her, I won't talk to her. She started crying that she have changed, and she please forgive her. Then I'll forgive her, I'll overlook it, that okay, nobody's perfect. I will overlook it, I will forgive her. I saw she tell me that okay, that she's a changed person now. I say okay, no problem. Meanwhile, I don't know that she's hiding a character until I got married to her. Before I started seeing hell. Seriously, I don't have rest of mind at home. And upon the fact that she have left my house now, yet they are trying to like the way they are trying to do to me, like trying to ask some money from me. Upon the fact I used to send that money every month for my child. I used to send that money every month for my child. But yes, you'll be demanding for some money that I know that okay, at least I sent you money, you can remove out of the money. Then you know how Abuja is now. Now you're not in Abuja, you're in your mom's side, which is Ibadan. You know how Abuja is, and you know I'm a salary earner. So you can't be expecting me to have money all the time. You even get to a stage that okay, I don't have money at home and I don't have money with me. I said, how will I do? And I want to go home. I was working with my boss. There was a runs now that I want to do, runs I want to do about one work like that it backfired. I wants to put me in very big trouble. That the thing I want to do it wants to put me in very big trouble just because I have family, I have wife and kids at home that I want to take care of. I want to go home with money now. You want to put me in very big trouble that it's just like God that just intervene and just like God that just say, okay, my boss should just forgive me. Because my boss is the type that gets angry also, that if he gets angry and if he sack, he doesn't look back, he doesn't listen to anyone. So I just try to beg him and talk to him that night. And when I got home, I told my wife that this is what happened to me at work. This is what happened to me at work. Yet she doesn't feel anything. I even explained to her that, see, because of you, because I have a family, I want to bring money at home, I would have almost get sacked today at work. But she doesn't even feel somehow or anyhow. She's not the understanding type. Anything I told her, she'll think I'm lying. Anything her friends told her, she'll believe that. I say, wow. This kind of thing, I don't think I can continue this. And now I'm confused. Seriously confused, because upon the fact that I'm sending money to her, I can't see my son. I'm missing my son badly. Even before she left my house, she was demanding for 100,000 that I have to give her 100,000. I said, 100,000 for what? She said 100,000 is for the money I borrowed from her. 100,000 is for the money I borrowed from her since all this day that we have been dating, that I didn't pay finish, that the money I finished paying, they have finished paying money that I didn't pay it finish. I said, 100,000. I say, as I am, I'm a salary earner, and you can't expect me to give you 100,000 like that I don't have money. But no matter how it is, when months end, I will give you 50,000. Then you should go, so that later I'll now send the 50,000 to you. I say, okay, no problem. Then when months end, by the God who created me on health, I gave my wife 50,000 naira cash. She collected the money around that kind. Because of I do coming late. There are some things I don't do before. I don't drink, I don't smoke. But because of what happened, I was now feel depressed. I don't even know what to do. Every day by day, I started thinking, what was wrong? I shouldn't kill myself. One day, I started drinking. I started smoking that I don't even know how to do before. I don't even know how to do it in my life. I started doing it. Then when it get to a stage, I said, no, all these things won't help me. I have to stop it. Then I stop it. So then I gave her the 50,000. After 11, when I get home that night from work, after 11, I gave her the 50,000 cash. She said, okay, now that she have collected the 50,000 cash, that they did not bond me well, not to give her the remaining 50,000. And if I don't give her the remaining 50,000, that she's not going anywhere. I said, okay, no problem. After she collected the money from me, went to go and deposit the money inside her second account. I said, okay, now, no problem. I didn't say anything. I kept quiet. People try to talk to her. Now, this is not the way they behave, but she doesn't listen. My landlady talks to her. My landlord talks to her. Now, this is not the way they behave, but she doesn't listen. She keeps quiet. And a friend was now asking her, how far have we give you the money? Have you packed? Have you people left? I didn't say anything because a friend called her. That's the next morning I gave her the 50,000 on phone. I'm listening to their conversation, but I react as if I don't listen to anything. Since I'm preparing for work, I dress up, I go to work. Then she didn't want to talk just because I'm at home. She was not telling the man, the woman that they will talk later. That they will talk later just because I'm at home. I react as if I didn't listen to anything. Then I left to work. But the woman I'm saying now, she's a friend and she's a married woman also. Now the woman have chased you out of your house like with some bad advice and you following her. And now you're not feeling somehow. And upon the fact that you are like embarrassing me, telling me that you know the story of my mom, the whole story of my dad, the whole story of my family, I say that's necessary. Those are the things that girls know. I don't care, no matter what it is, I don't care. But please go so I will have rest of my. Now that she have left, I can't access my son, even to see my son, because I only traveled because of work and where my mom is staying. I only have the access to travel during December that I will be on break and on free period that okay, I can travel to see my family and stuff like that. Then you're not in Abuja again, you're in your mom's side. I called her that she should please, I'm coming home for December holiday that I want to see my son. That I'm not collecting the boy from you. I just want to see my son. You are telling me that okay, you are not going to release the boy except wherever the boy is going, that you are going with her. I say okay, no problem. Now they are trying to like push me to me, so I don't even get myself. But just that I'm missing my son, because on a normal day that we are together, the way she used to react, the way she used to treat my son, me, I don't like it. And now that she's with her mom, they are collecting some monies from me that which is I don't even know what to do. They are collecting some monies from me, which is I don't even know what to do. I'm really confused. Every night I can't sleep because I do think that okay, this is not what I pray for. Oh God, that this is not what I pray for, and I don't want to accept her back. But I just don't know what to do. The thing wakes me and it weighs me down like very. I feel sad. I feel bad every night. I can't sleep. I have sleepless nights. I do think a lot. I don't even know what to do. Please, if you should try to like advise me or try to give me what I. And upon the fact that we are not together again, she's still like, even anytime she wants to talk to me on phone, she still talks to me rudely. Like she talks to me rudely, insult my friend, embarrass them before she left, and yet she's still like laying a curse on them. And laying a curse on them that whosoever that is giving me advice of what I'm doing that will never be prosper. All this laying an heavy Yoruba curse on them. And all those things, I don't. I'm just confused because on a normal day I just feel happy. I just feel happy when I'm among people, when I'm with people, and anytime I'm at home alone, I feel sad because mostly I miss my son. All this kind of thing, I don't pray for it to happen in my life. I feel emotionally down all the time. Also, I want to try to stop loving. I don't even know, because I fall in love easily. Like I don't even know anybody I'm dating. I fall in love deeply with them. I know okay, it's genuine love, not fake love, and I don't like pretense. That's why I live my life on a normal life. I don't fake my lifestyle. I don't just know what's wrong. I'm always confused, please.
So, you heard everything this brother said. This guy is in his 30s. He needs your assistance. What do you think he needs to do? So, like I said, you heard what the brother said. There are a lot of people who advised him on what to do. Because that day we had, or would I say, I had an emergency because I was called and told that he was depressed. So the whole of Facebook for me that day was crazy. I had to say that we need to leave all the cases we had and we had to jump on it. So I did call him that day. I spoke to him. We spoke for a very long time. He told me other things that I do not have to disclose. There are other text messages here that I'll read. But before I do that, this was a voice note from another member at Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami. This was from another member who has been a member for a long time. So just listen to the voice note.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Aja, good evening, or is it morning in your place, or evening, afternoon? I greet you in the name of Almighty Allah. Well done for all the work you've been doing. Aja, please, I just don't want to type on that platform, but that guy issue that has issue with his wife about her not changing with her kids, that story is touching. My advice to that guy is, if he can allow that lady to relax more, let him calm down, let him leave the lady, let there be gap for some time, even more than 2 years or 3 years gone. That lady is still going to come back for that guy. But the problem in that family is the mother. Yes, it's the mother. But I don't want to say it on, I don't want to type it on the platform. It's the mother. That is a bitter fact. I pray the mother live long, the lady's mother, I pray she live long. May God give her long life. But bet me, if the mother of that girl die, that girl is going to change. It's something that has ever happened to my younger brother. This is a true life story. Believe me. And again, secondly, I'm not on your WhatsApp. I don't have your WhatsApp contact, Alaja. Please, can I give you my WhatsApp so that you had me, or you send it to Aj? I've been trying to subscribe. I don't know what is happening. I don't know how to go about it. I've been trying to subscribe on platform. Trying to subscribe. I don't know how it works. I don't know how I can do it so I can subscribe to you easily. Alright.
So this was one of the members. He's been a member for a long time ago, since before I opened the group, since when I started all this through my Facebook main page. Again, I don't know those people. I've never seen them, but we're a family on Facebook. It's like a family. It's like we've known each other for years. So that was his advice for the brother. I'm going to read some of his messages, the first messages that he sent to us. So this was the messages that he sent to us. He stated, Salamu alaikum ma. Good morning over here. Please ma, I really need to talk to you, because I think the real man in me is becoming and getting weak every day by day as I'm alone. He puts his hand like the emoji up there. Please, I really need your advice on this, because I'm becoming down and depressed a lot. I have once married to a girl which I love so much, but the thing is that ever since I married her, she have never give me respect or listen to me as a husband before, and also she wants to be superior over me at home. She always wants it in a way that is her own opinion, and she should be the one controlling the house. And when I notice that I call her and say things can't go that way, that no matter how, you must give your husband respect as the head of the house, yet she can't give me respect as the head of the house. Yet she didn't change, and I tried to talk to her mom since have talked to her several, and she does not listen to me. Then I noticed something, that anytime I report her to her mom, she will listen when she talks to her. But if I talk to her, she won't listen. Then later on, I now stop telling her to her mom. And yet she still does not change, and we have a son. She only wants her family to see my son But when it comes to my own family side, she will be telling me that she won't follow me to our house, that I should go alone and don't take him. And we are staying in Abuja while my own family is staying in Lagos and her own is staying at Ibadan. But Ma, she does not have good manners of approach to the fact that she talks to me anyhow and embarrasses me outside in public. Yet I won't look over that, while sometimes when she starts making wahala with me at home, I will take 1 to 2 clothes and go to my working place to stay while she calms down. I will go back home, but yet she does not change. Then I later tell her that I'm no more interested again, that both of us should go our separate ways before something else will happen. She is not with it all, but she just keeps on begging me and saying she will change, and she won't. It's now gets to a stage that I have to went to court to they serve her divorce papers and they give us a date to come in court instead of her to calm down and let's go to court, because since we are Muslims, they don't grant divorce in Islam easily like that, because the judge also told me that they will only call both of us and talk to us in, and I say okay, maybe she will change by then. And immediately my wife see the divorce paper, she call her mom and her junior sister, so they advise her that she should not go to court. And me have gone to work when she starts making her wahala again, that I went to court. So when I come back from work at night, she have packed all her things and left the house. I call her mom and her sister, no one picked my calls. Then later on, after she left, she was now begging me that she wants to come back, that she have changed to the fact that she will went to Lagos to beg my mom to beg me on her behalf, that she have changed. Meanwhile, you have insulted me and say all sorts of things to me and my family, but I didn't look that, and my mom talked to me and I said okay, that I'm the only one that knows what her facing here. And she even went to my family's place without taking my baby along with her to see my family, yet she come back to Abuja and started doing the same thing. Finally, I now made up my mind that she must leave my house before something else happened to her, and I chase her out and she go with my child, because I tell her that I'm not interested again, and I also tell her mom that I can't because it's someone's that gave birth to me too, and they won't pray I should die untimely death. But ever since then, they have been using because of my son to demand money from me all the time, even upon the fact that I do send money to her every month for my child and for me to see my son again. It's a problem to me. Please, he puts his 3 hands emoji up. I need an advice on what I can do, because it's affecting me and I am missing my son so much, and I have made up my mind that I won't take her back, but I'm feeling down and thinking about it every day, because this is not what I pray for in my life. You heard everything he stated. You heard the voice note. You heard what I read to you. I do not like changing what people send to me. So whatever error is in the text messages, I had to read it the way it was written. I had to read it that way. Whatever you send to me is how I'm going to Read it out. I don't even know what to say to this case. That's depression right there. When we got this case, I was very worried because I was just praying for this brother not to kill himself that day because he sounded really depressed. He sounded desperate. And so I do want you all, I'm not going to say anything to this case because we are handling this case out of this place already. Because he has to be in court. I do not believe that a man who is not violent should not have access to his children. So he needs to see his kids. However, there are some things that I did correct him about. Because you cannot borrow money from a woman and then expect not to return it. I do not like guys like that. If you do borrow money, you do need to return it. However, he will be going to court. He needs to have access to his child. Any responsible man should have access to his child. If you are very irresponsible or you're doing domestic violence, it's a no-no for me. However, if he does not exhibit all of that, then he should have access to his son. Thank you so much, Jazakallahu Khaira. No victim blaming. Kindly drop your comments and suggestions. May the Almighty Allah and the Almighty God continue to guide and protect us. And here in America, here in Massachusetts, we're having a white Christmas. I say white Christmas because we already had snow. So the Americans love it when they've seen snow before the Christmas. It might not be snowing right now, but they still love it. I love my white. Have a good one. Merry Christmas! Love you all. Cheers. Be safe, eat well, sleep well, and remember to be yourself. Cheers.